I don't know if we would naturally fail out of this, but it would be funny. We'll go with that. I'm not gonna put the whole title in the title because it's a long title. But yes, it's a McDonald's licensed game. It's also, I believe, Treasure's first game? Treasure known for very difficult games such as Gunstar Heroes, Alien Soldier, things like that. And Dynamite Headdy as well. Basically, if it's a difficult game in this era, and it's really fucking weird, Treasure may have been involved. How loud is this? This seems kind of loud. Yeah, it's not that bad. But despite this being a McDonald's game, this is actually, like, a solidly good game. Not necessarily a remarkably good game, particularly, but it gets the job done. Game level beginner. Let's go to normal. I don't think I need to be on beginner for this. When I saw somebody play through this, they played on expert, and I'm not doing that. One day, as Ronald was walking in the magical forest, looking incredibly creepy as he does, and that looks worse, he found a small piece of paper under a tree. What's this? It looks like a piece of treasure map. You know, it's almost like it says treasure on it or something, so maybe that's a hint. I wonder where the rest of the map is. What Ronald didn't know was that 3 bad guys each had a piece of the map. Okay, Ronald said with a smile. Let's go on a treasure hunt. And off he runs, and so, with a piece of the map in his hand, Ronald begins his adventure. Magical Forest, Stage 1, start. So we have a grab that we can use to go up and down platforms. We have magic, and we can jump. That's basically what we've got. The orange flowers, I believe, extend our life meter, and then the white ones heal. One of the two who does one of the two. I don't remember which one's which off the top of my head. But our little scarf grab can grab those hooks and allow me to traverse terrain, basically, is the idea. When I pick up those sparks, I get more magic power, so my attack becomes stronger. That balloon count you see down there is a pit death prevention. You can actually avoid dying in a pit if you have balloons. You'll just fly away instead of dying. Let me know if this is too loud. It sounds like just on the edge of being too loud. Oh, to me. So I don't know if it's good or bad for y'all. If it ends up sounding fine for you, I'll probably just turn my headphones down slightly and be golden. Okay, that's not where I wanted to go yet. Looks like that doesn't come back, which is kind of annoying. I would like those balloons. Yeah, that ain't gonna make it. And I'm pretty sure this game doesn't have a run button. Okay, you just grab that and jump back off quickly. Makes sense. Got the money. We're gonna want to grab all the money we can, by the way. Despite, well, not just because McDonald's is a corporation very focused on money, but more so the fact that there are shops in this game that will be very helpful for us to spend money at. Because you can pick up, like, 1-ups and continues from them, from what I recall. Case in point, here's a shop. You can buy white flowers, yellow flowers, jewels, jewels being your health, so you can buy them in 1 and 2, magic power-up, a continue for 10,000. The continue is one of the important things to buy. Balloons, also for 10,000. Life item, which I believe extends your health. And 1-ups. So, you know, all the usuals. Okay, I can't have any more of those right now. I can, however, have another one of those, so I'll carry the extra. They really made Ronald's sprite as concerning as they possibly could, I think. Genuinely on purpose, I feel. It's kind of wild to think that most of the McDonald's games were actually decent. Like, I believe it's like, I think McKids is the worst one of the McDonald's games, and that's still okay. I don't really know that much for fact there, though, myself. Having not experienced most of them directly, just by proxy watching someone else suffer through them. Oh, there's also ghosts, okay. Now, there is going to be one mechanic that might prove to be a problem once we get to a boss fight, but I'll let that show itself when we get that far. Okay, apparently I can't get there directly. I guess I gotta go up and over then. Avoid the lightning. There we go, we've got full power magic. This 3 is the max you can have, from what I recall. Oh, there was... I think that was an extra life that was back there? No, I only have 3 lives still. It didn't give me a balloon. Was that just like a continue back there, or was that extra health? I think it was extra health, actually. I don't think we had max health at the time, but we do now. Which health is going to be vitally important to this game, more so than it is normally. And you'll understand why later. Just understand that your health bar matters more in this game than it does in most games. And if that sounds ominous, good, because it is. There we go, get my health back. Extra life. Okay, I can't, like, squeeze my way under there. Stop taking all my gems, you chompy bastard. I'm not gonna be able to get those flowers either. I go all the way back. This honestly feels very Sonic if it were Ronald McDonald flavored. Without the speed as well. Basically, feed Sonic enough McDonald's that he hates his life, and you basically end up where we are now. Which admittedly might not take much. We could heal up, but I don't think we really need to. I don't need more magic. I think we're honestly just not gonna buy anything here. Because I can't afford an extra life, and I don't really need any of the other stuff here. We're just gonna boogie. Oh, I almost pulled that off. That would have been very, very convenient if I just jumped and then jumped right off of there and was done with that. But instead, we're gonna have to go across the whole thing. They gave Ronald way more animation than he needs. It's kind of concerning. There we go. And we're out of here. Even though I've not heard any confirmation of it, I'm gonna go ahead and just, like, bump this sound down, like, 2. Not even much, just, like, take that little bit of edge off of it. I think there are also some tracks in this game that are louder than this, so it would become a problem. Oh, help. Help. Cannot escape the raging waters. I have made mistakes. Okay, if I press up against the wall, I can jump properly for some reason, sure. Frog friend, help. Take me to the promised land, otherwise known as the other side of this area, please. I would pay you, but I don't think you'll accept fries as payment. Oh, there's a thing to grab up there. Ah. Okay, at least you don't hurt me. God damn it. Well, that went poorly. Luca Ragniera, thank you for the raid. What were you up to today? Hopefully all were having a grand time with whatever it was. As hopefully you are all doing well today, and if you do need to raid and run, please make sure to do so. Taking care of yourself should always be your first priority. Since we do have a gimmick in play today, if you wish to raise that life count you see at the bottom of the screen by either raise it by 1 or lower it by 1, do let me know. You have full choice which way you want to go with that. Do let me know what you were up to today, and we will carry on with McDonald's Treasure Land Adventure, because that's what we've landed on for trying to beat more games today. Ah, hopefully the horse races were kind to you. Yep, I could not react quick enough there, because I happened to pause right on one of the frogs. That's okay. Grab the balloons. Yeah, we already beat Bonk's Revenge for the Game Boy. We failed out of Dick Tracy for the Game Boy, and now we're trying to beat McDonald Land Adventure because I decided to pick a funny option. I should not have pressed a button while I was on the balloons. That was a mistake. The balloons were going to save me, and I fought my own savior to my doom. Oh, come on. So we lost all of our magic power when I died the first time as well. Actually, I think it's 1 magic level per death, but either way, we lost it all. Thankfully, there's another charge up here that we had seen before. Gives our magic a little more pizzazz. It's got some wiggle to it now. There we go. Yeah, we don't have a specific, like, goal as to how many games we're gonna beat today or anything. We're just seeing how many I could get through in one go, while also having the life count interfering or helping. Because if that life count runs out by me having to use continues too many times, we just move on to the next game. Or if y'all decide to remove enough lives to end up there. Oh, that's always nice when that works out. Now I play Tetris for items. Okay, this doesn't seem that bad to work with. Thankfully, I know diagonals count as well for this, so let's do that. That there. I thankfully don't need to, like, set up big combos or anything. Necessarily. I can't line this up the way I would want to, though. So what we're gonna do is set up so that this works out. There we go. I have to get 3 copies of something to get anything out of it, though. Because you'll notice it filling in over there on the side. I did make it impossible for me to get the other thing. Oh, yeah. I believe it was one of the archipelagos I was doing. Those are always a lot of fun. Sadly, there's been some infighting on the Archipelago server lately, but it'll work itself out. There we Go to... Yep, I ran out of chances, though. I don't know where it said how many shots I had there, but if I go back in, it resets. I'll try one more, though. Hope for the best. Yeah, to catch people up, basically once a week I try to beat as many games as I can, basically every Saturday. And I'm trying to implement this life system to make it a bit more interesting while also keeping us away from getting, like, locked onto a game that's very difficult because I'm getting too stubborn. Because we've recently had some issues where I just started getting very frustrated with certain games and it became a lot less fun for everyone. So I'm hoping that this will provide a way out of situations like that. I don't know if it'll work yet, but that's the hope. Because you can't always fight your own nature, so you kind of have to find workarounds here and there for how your own behaviors will be. Don't know if... Oh, it wouldn't let me spin anymore. Well, we might actually end up losing out here entirely, too, then. Yeah, because I'm not gonna be able to get that in position. And I couldn't rotate that at all, and now that's locked off. Well... I needed to spin that more, but we still got another M, but yeah, we got locked in. So it is when you hit the top of the screen that runs out. I could afford to do one more, but let's not. Because that's just going to be a waste of resources at this point. Oh, I think that fish might have set me up for failure. Alright, I have balloons. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, they do wear off after a little bit. Kind of figured they would. Yeah, to catch people up mechanically, those gems on the left are our health. The flowers in the middle and the flowers to the side of it both impact our health different ways. I believe they... I forget which one heals which. I think it's the 3 heal more and then the 2 heal just a little bit. We just had it happen recently and I already did not really keep track of it that much. If you like weird twists on things, I definitely have you covered. And weird games in general. Yeah, exactly. It's nice to add just a little bit of variety here and there. Hopefully, Pokemon Legends ZA has been treating you well. I've heard nothing but good things, but that's not really shocking for that. Yeep. Oh, the money. There we go. I need more money so that I can Tetris more and hopefully actually get something the next time. Oh, bye, Ronald. Suddenly, Cave of Wonders. Yeah, it really does have Sonic energy to it, which, you know, it is a Genesis game. A lot of them kind of ended up with similar energy, especially at specific points in the console's life cycle. It still makes me laugh so much that this is a treasure game. But it does make sense, because this game really reminds me a lot of Dynamite Headdy as well. It's got that same just bit of weirdness to it. Okay, so that's a warning about the waterfall coming down. And I presume the waterfall is death. Thank you for a well-marked safety zone. Those... Ah! Okay, it's not instant death, at least. I tried to drop down to grab the other thing, and it just was like, no, how about you don't, though? How about you die instead? Okay, so there's also water going upward, because that's how water works, right? That water go up? I just kind of tanked the hit and hoped for the best there, and I don't know if I made the right call. That was almost bad. Paid off, though. I think there... Yep. There was a bunch of stuff in there. Nothing else over here, though. For those wondering, by the way, the second I let go of the grab, launches me up. It's not me jumping when I do that. I keep reflexively jumping when it happens, but the jump has nothing to do with it. And there's the exit, but do I want to look for other things? I'm out of here. Because there probably was something else down below, but it's probably also not worth chasing after it. Ah, nice. Always good to see. It's a good sign when you want to keep going with a game after you finish the main bit and you're willing to do the DLC. That is hard to grab, huh? There's so many items up there, though, that I really... There we go. Want to get. Not as many as it looked like there were, but plenty enough. I don't know if that trade was worth it. I didn't actually catch what I picked up down there. I think it was just a white flower. I don't know why these pillars are full of bees, either. They just are, I guess. There's a shop up here. Let's see. We got 6,000, so I could buy a 1-up to make up for the ones I lost before, but part of me is thinking I might want to save up for continues. There you go, back up to a 5 streak there, Nacho. You're making progress. You're gonna get back up there, I believe in you. Also, with the flickering there, he just looks like he's got, like, weird laser eyes going on, and I just don't know how to feel about that Ronald McDonald head up there. We're just gonna leave before I think too much about that. Welcome. Do not touch. I'm getting mixed signals here, game. Do I not touch? Am I welcome? What's going on here? Oh, hi, Hamburglar. Hamburglar, am I ever glad to see you? What's that you say? Oh, you want on 2 of my magic jewels? What's that you say? You'll give me a hint for the jewels? Really? Will you give him the jewels? Yeah, you know what, sure. You say the enemy bosses will try to steal my magic jewels. Oh, I can attack them while they're eating the magic jewels, really? Thanks, Hamburglar. I'll give it my best shot. So that's why I said health matters in this game more than it does in most games. You actually have to give health to the bosses to be able to damage them. You'll understand why that works that way when we get to the first boss here soon. Meanwhile, giant rocket fish. Now is a good time to buy some health, because that hurt a lot. But we're learning a lot about McDonald's here today. And I don't know how to feel about a chunk of what we're learning. Oh, just a bunch of free stuff? Okay. Yeah, that's why. It's a boss fight. Behold! Tomato Man! Walk into the beam to give him a gem. And now while he's chewing, you can attack him. That's basically the entire gimmick here. And then he'll drop minions again, which you can use to get health back. And then you just wash, rinse, repeat until the fight's over. That's basically just how the boss fights in this game are gonna go. Give him another gem. And he's dead. He explodes into stars, and we just win the fight. He explodes for a while, too. Don't mind me just kind of peeking out from behind his corpse. Everything's fine. Ouch, owie, ow. You win, Ronald. Please, take my piece of the map. And ta-da! We now have more of the map. Which doesn't really help us at all. Hey, it fits the piece I have perfectly. I wonder who has the rest of this map? So Ronald got the second part of the map and continued his adventure. Just hopping on a train without a ticket. Magical Town, Stage 2, start. And now we're here. No real explanation how we got here, other than him jumping on this train. We're just here now. The answer is don't worry about it. Okay, I can drop down here, which means I can also drop here and get these balloons. And be struck by something I really couldn't tell where it was. Oh, when he gets knocked off his ball goes forward and hits you. Okay, that's the trick. It is neat that those spears that are going up and down are from the guys in the train, by the way. You'll notice their hands are actually going up when the spears are going up. It's details like that that can just be really neat sometimes. Grab all the money that I can. I'm gonna need as much everything as I can. Because this game's not, like, hard most of the time, but there are definitely some points that are gonna be a problem that I can recall. Take a moment to breathe in the shop here. I don't think... Yeah, no, I think I'm just gonna keep holding for a continue still, though. Though, thinking about it, I might be better off just buying a bunch of lives instead of buying continues. Just on the logic of every time I burn a continue in these games is what makes the life code on screen go down without y'all interfering with that. Okay, I managed to grab that without flinging myself to my demise. Which, to clarify that, because I don't know if the message popped up automatically recently or not, basically, raids, subscriptions, donations, follows, any of that stuff will give you the option to either raise that life count down there up by 1 or down by 1. I think I'm dead. Balloons! Well, that worked out mostly favorably. But yeah, once that on-screen life count's gone, the game's gone. We just move right along to the next one no matter where we are. It does have a hard cap that I've set to it at 5, though, just because otherwise I feel like there's a chance where it just gets out of hand. Well, we're not getting that continue, unfortunately. I would have needed to use the balloons to get it, I think. And I had already burned... Oh, no, I had another balloon. Damn it, I thought I only could carry one of those. Well, just botched that completely. Oh, I can grab these, okay. Like, obviously this is an invisible maze. But I didn't realize I could hook onto the things sticking out to the sides here. There's another continue. That I also missed, apparently. How were you meant to reach that? Could I have, like, gone up higher? Eh. Well, that's a real shame that we're missing both of those relatively easy-to-reach continues. Just run past the lions. They're real sour about being in there, and I can understand that. Well, we can make up for the... Oh, nope. That's not a shop. That's a gamble. You know what? Fine, we'll gamble once. Because we do have enough that we'll almost certainly be able to get at more enough afterwards that it'll work out. This, however... I don't know, if I put it up here, it works. There you go. I'm not thinking Tetris enough. So, admittedly, having already played 2 games before this, the mild brain fry is setting in. But we'll be fine. I've dealt with worse. I almost landed 3 things back to back there. Almost. There you go, get the arches in there again, but unfortunately, this balloon's an issue. But thankfully, we can just do that. And now we actually get the continue. For significantly cheaper than if we had bought it in the shop, so we won out real well there. Put it on top. Can we manage to pull off getting 2 of them? That's the fun question. It seems like it is actually just a limit of if you run out of Tetris space, you lose the bonus, so we do actually have some leeway here. Extra balloon. This is an issue, though. Thankfully, we can just build up to a continue like that instead. So it works itself out just fine. I can't get to that other M that's in there, though, at all. Arguable whether people would want to get to another M at all, but that's a different situation. Mostly there, Zero. How you doing? And we're out of room. It's okay, we got a continue out of that. We almost got a second continue. But I'll take what I can get. You should probably do that, then, when you have a chance. Evil mirror clowns. Nice. Oh. I have been acquired by trapeze artists. How escape? I seem to be unable to escape the grasp of these trapeze artists. That was very weird. Ah, nope, we're going again. I just wanted the health. How? How? Why am I going through the floor when they do that? That also hit for more than 2, so I really shouldn't have even bothered to try to heal there, I guess. Understood. Thankfully, these guys drop health, so we can make it work. Honestly, McDonald's had a lot of really creepy and weird ads over the years. Like, if people have not seen what the old McDonald's mascots looked like when they were just people in costumes, boy, should you look at those and regret looking at them. Help me, Ronald. I've been kidnapped by a wicked circus owner. I could break the lock on this pen if only I had some magic jewels. Would you give me some of your jewels? Yeah, sure. Here, have 2 of those. Wow, thanks, Ronald. Now I can go back home. I owe you one. I'm sure that will pay off later. And away! Into the murder tunnel. That doesn't sound good. Yep. Low bridge. Oh, real low bridge that time. Oh boy. And twice. Oh, each time it blares is another wall. Okay. And they're just making it harder and harder to see as we go. Okay, we got 4 balloons. And now we fight in the void. Hello? Oh, I'm falling? I'm falling? Huh. Such great form they have to be able to carry me around like this. Do I want to jump down to the railroad tracks? That doesn't seem like what I want. Ah, there we go. I'm glad I waited. all part of a very, very drawn-out dance routine. Hop, hip, hop. There we go. Thank you, ballerinas. You're very helpful. Mildly concerning, but, you know, very helpful. Strongest ballerinas ever. Real talk, ballerinas are actually shockingly strong if you think about it. Since they spend most of their time, like, walking and dancing on their toes. Their leg strength probably is terrifying. There we go, now we can buy another continue. Like I was just talking about, maybe I'm better off buying the 2 extra lives, considering the life count we have on screen would only be brought down by continues. So yeah, let's go with that route instead. We'll buy 2 of those. And let's go ahead and get some health. We do have ads coming before too awful long, so be advised about that. We will be pausing for those ads for anybody that's not normally here. I always wait the ads out so people don't end up missing anything. There we go, now I can harm him. He just was, like, not able to be damaged for a while there for some reason. Oh, there we go, I've convinced him to cooperate, I guess. We're friends now. And then he died. Bye! I'm sure it's fine that I'm falling faster than you. See? This is why you help people. I do wonder if you could walk past Birdie without helping. Do you just die here? Whew, that was close. Next time be more careful. Good luck, Ronald. And away Birdie goes. And now we're in town. The ever-shifting urban landscape. Powered by sumos, I guess. Wah, 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 wah. I get the distinct feeling he's unkillable. I don't know what gives me this idea. Probably the fact that I've shot him a good 30 times and he's not cared. Alright, deal with you as I will, then. Which is by not dealing with you. Would like that money. This car here is an issue. We might have our first damage-related death here in a moment. Nope, we're good. I escaped. That got way more concerning than it needed to. Anyway. Got this clown just pitching boxes out his window endlessly. That guy's got trash cans. What the? I was not ready for that. Huh. Now that's just a lot to unpack. At least the sumo doesn't do contact damage. That's why I was moving kind of weird, as I expected him to hit me. Instead, they just set me up for failure instead. What a strange, strange level this is. I'm kind of into the idea, but also not. Oh, I see. Okay. I'm assuming based on the music happening, you're the boss fight? Oh, there we go. There's the chance to attack him. Ads are coming any second, though. You gonna be reachable anytime soon here, bud? Or what are we doing here? Hey, don't you want Don't you want my gems? There we go. Now he's gonna go for it. Which gives me the opportunity to get up here. And then I can hit him. Okay. That is exactly how that works. Heal up so that I can take damage again. Nom, 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 nom. Okay, I think the whole time his mouth's flapping, he might be damageable. Not really certain. Yeah, he can still be damaged, so I don't actually have to feed him that often. But the ads have just kicked in. Oh, but I can't pause and have the music stay. And these guys show up automatically. Well, y'all will just have to do with silence for just a moment here when I get up and come back. So I'll be back in just a second. Okay, we are nearly back from the ad break. We will be back to business here in just a moment. More than likely, like a little bit before the ad break ends, I will unpause just so we have the music back, and I'll just fight the minions till everybody's fully back. I'm just finishing up with refilling my drink right quick before we get back into action. There we go. This way my water has flavor that isn't just water. Reminder for everyone, by the way, the first episode of Drac Attack is happening next week. It is confirmed to Evale, who will be guest number 1. And that is going to be happening on Thursday, unless there's like a last-minute change that needs to be made to accommodate Vale's schedule. But currently it's looking like we're all good there. And I do have confirmation about the late night collab the day after that will be happening. That will be very late night. Like, that's going to be like 9 p.m. Eastern type late night because of scheduling. So that's where all that's at. You'll get more confirmation about who I'm playing with and what that collab will be during the week next week. There we go. Let's bring the music back. Oh, conveniently I can actually feed him right now, so we'll go ahead and do that then. Oh! I didn't realize that was gonna be 2 hits and he was gonna die. Okay, well, welcome back from the ads, everybody. I accidentally killed the boss because he was only, like, a hit away. I just wanted to bring the music back, and then he gave me an opportunity to hit him, so I hit him. And please, stop crying. Come on, I've got something that will cheer you up. Here, have some more gems. Wow, from me? Really? Gee, thanks, Ronald. He just leaves us the map. He didn't even, like, give it to us. He just chucked it on the floor. Oh, hey, look. Hey, little fella, you dropped something. Dun-dun-dun. That's an even less helpful chunk of the map, arguably. It's just a bunch of hills. Well, what do you know? It's the 3rd piece of the treasure map. Let's see now. How can I get to this island? I know. With his map almost complete, Ronald hops on a balloon and sets sail for... Magical Sea, Stage 3. And then the balloon pops. Another set of balloons. We got 6 balloons. Oh, I see why they gave me balloons here immediately. Oh, and if I press down, he goes downward. Okay, oh, I fucked up and lost some balloons immediately. That's okay. This stage is a nightmare. I hate it here already. That is a very treasure game sound effect there with that bwam. They love that sound. I don't really know what it is about that sound that they like so much, but it's in like every game Treasure makes. Dang it. Well, good thing I have lots of balloons. I'm down to 1 set of balloons already. Oh. And that's how Ronald died. Bringing a tsunami to a small local village and destroying it. Or finding a pirate ship that was like right behind where we started and I could have just turned around and went this way and I probably would have been here already. Well, never mind. These penguins just seem so happy to be here. They're also so ready to kill me. Well, balloons to the continue. The penguins seem chill, actually. I thought they were going to attack me, but they're just fine. They're just hanging out. Do I actually go that way? Nope, sure don't. What am I doing, then? Where are we going? What are we doing here? I don't understand the assignment. Oh, wait, they're going below decks. Can I go below decks? No. What's happening here, then? Am I going this way? I'm going this way. But that's where we just came from! What? What? Okay, whatever. I don't know why I'm questioning this. I was not expecting that. Ow! When he threw his hat at me. This area has a lot of confusing sounds happening. Huh. Oh. Okay, that one I'm allowed to pull on. Oh, I see. There is a color difference. Like, these are full brown. That one's, like, orange-brown. Ate my jump, but I got here anyway, so we're fine. Ah! I just called out what the difference was and still fell for it for some reason. Greed is strong and leads to regret on a regular basis. Are they saying like, oh no, or what's going on with those guys? The world may never know. What I do know is I need health. And I'll take some extra lives as well. I'm assuming since that life counter has double digits available that you can have double digit lives, but we'll find out. So I gotta get past this guy, I guess. Okay, I can get on this branch. I was like, what am I meant to do here? Ah! I might need to get that sound effect that the cactus makes and do something with it, because it just seems so funny. Not really sure what to do with it, but something. I don't really know why I wanted that gem so badly, but it was there, therefore I wanted it. Sometimes that's all you need. Oh, there's the boss. Oh no, it was a pirate ship all along instead of an island. Wee. And he runs away. Okay. I guess he trapped me on his ship? Does he not realize that that doesn't help him? That he's just trapped in here with me? I guess he's overconfident, perhaps. Well, we'll just have to teach him the error of his ways through great physical violence. Okay, this is the minigame. We don't have enough money for the minigame at the moment, but we might be able to get enough to do it here in a moment. Yep, there we go, that's enough money. Need for one round. You'll notice I'm suddenly, like, much more interested in doing it now that I've succeeded once. It's that classic moment of, well, it paid off, so now it's clearly worth it. No. Put it to the right. That. We can just immediately drop that down there, and there we go. This, however, is a little problematic. Let's leave the M up there. So I can also do that again. And that's just a free and clear collect right there. Unfortunately, we did lock off those extra lives in a way I did not want to. But it be what it be sometimes, you know? Sometimes you just don't get what you want. That down at the bottom, we might be able to do a funny here. What happens if I get 4 in a row? Okay, it gives you 2 charges of the thing. And there we go, we got a nice chain there. And we get our continue. So this paid off immensely already. They're giving me so many continue opportunities here. Sometimes I get real worried when they do things like that. Gonna be honest with you. It makes me suspicious. Okay, so a cluster like that also pays out. Noted. Because diagonals do count, as we've seen before with this. Honestly, this is a pretty easy way to get lots of continues and such once you get used to it. I think 3 skulls might also be a lost state, though. I gotta keep my eye on those as well. Well, we'll find out, because I just fucked up. No? It's not actually a loss. Huh. That would have made sense. I wasn't allowed to spin anymore! It does kind of lock a little weirdly at times. There we go. Like, earlier than you think it would. That's 2 continues out of this minigame. And now we're dead. But we have 10 lives, 6 continues. We are so made in the shade. Admittedly, the continues don't matter that much other than as a flex. Because of the gimmick we're playing with today, but you know. It feels good to get lots of continues. Oh, it just automatically pulled me off of there at that point. Okay, understood. Yeah, I had a feeling I was getting hit there, but I wanted the item. Where's the exit? Oh, I just had to get up to the top of the crow's nest. There'll be a pirate in the distance. Oh boy. A pirate with a Gatling cannon, I guess. Now here's the fun question. Were they shooting at Ronald, or were they shooting at the mouth pirate? We might never know the answer to that question. Or maybe they decided, hey, let's just shoot them both. Conveniently, you got 2 targets in one place. Why not kill them both by sinking one boat? Oh, it's Dorme's time. Oh, guess I'm down here now. Oh, there's grabby hands. Do not want the grabby hand. No. No. Ah, my gem. Okay. The ground shifts and lets those guys fly around, I see. Okay. Why not? Why not indeed? Up, please. Thank you. This way we can get full health. And we got to the exit very quickly. Did not know where I was going, just happened to pick the right direction. You love to see it when that just happens to work out. As mentioned, I have seen this game before, but I was not paying attention when they were playing this section. I'm gonna be honest with you. And it also was not that recent for me to remember, even if I was paying attention more than likely. Like, seeing it played just basically amounts to, this is why I knew this game existed. Oh, that and seeing it on the how long to beat list helped a lot. How the fuck? Is that just like a really precise jump off of this little life raft here? I guess it has to be. Yep. Gee, Ronald. I'm so tired I can barely move. Do you think you could give me a couple of jewels? Yeah, sure. Because you're not gonna get out of the way any other way. Gee, Ronald, thanks. I feel much better. The captain went through this door. He's got a piece of the map. Good luck. I'm glad you just happened to know about the map. Can I stand on your head? No. You're useless to me. Nothing new out of Grimace, really. Okay, now we're at the very edge because he's windmilling away. I think I keep waiting like just a frame too long, though, to get this continue. Again, I don't really know why I'm worrying so much about this, but it... Fine. We got 3,000. May as well heal up the damage I took in there. Grab a yellow flower, a couple white flowers, so we're in a position to grab health immediately. And off we go, because I presume it's boss time. No, not quite. I would say, you know, maybe you shouldn't drown Ronald, but at the same time, maybe it's better that way. Okay, these doors do work. Oh, okay. Just launch a spinning array of money, I guess. Huh. Also, it looks like I can bank those while they're full. And I guess it'll just heal me when I take a hit? Yep, I had a feeling one of those was a mimic, and yeah, I got healed by the yellow flowers immediately upon taking that hit. So I really should just bank those full like that, then. Taking those hits is worth it, because that is so much money. They're much nicer than I would be. I really thought that that was going to be a mimic waiting up there. Or to bite my face off when I went up there. Whew, just barely didn't land in that. Oh no, not a death pit this time. Okay. Whee! Hi, I'm down here now. Prizes! I'm gonna assume that the path with the most prizes on it leads the right way. This does not, in fact, look like the right way. This, in fact, looks like right back where we just were a second ago. I was lied to. The prizes were not leading to the promised land. Unless this is the promised land, which, you know, to somebody it might be. A whole room full of grabby hands. That's gonna be somebody's happy place, I'm sure. Okay. Put him up, put him up. Put him up. You're just running from me. I guess that was dealt with? Huh. Oh, there was a continue to the left, too. Oh well. Extra life, full of flowers. And we're full on everything else, basically, so we're good. We have 3,000 left over. Oh, he jumps over here. Okay. Take a gem. And heal up. Doesn't look like he's sending that much in the way of minions around at all. Unless these... Oh yeah, these are destroyable and give flowers. Okay. And gems. I'm not making it in time for that one. Okay, so every time he finishes doing his attack, his grab, he will jump down. regardless of whether you've given him a gem or not. Alright, you want a BK rule. Could you attack me with the steel gem move, please? Guess not. You're gonna wait till I'm down here dealing with all your friends, because of course you are. You are, motherfucker. Ow. Now he pulls the string again. There we go. Now I get an opportunity to attack him. Just barely not in time. It's like, I have to imagine he doesn't take that many more hits, considering the last guy was like 5 or 6 hits. Oh, come on, that hit me. I missed the grab, no. Of course you did a high jump right then. You bastard, man. That one was my fault. I walked right into that. Okay, now I can't even... Like, I can't even deal damage to him if I wanted to right now. So I gotta wait this cycle out because I needed to heal. Like, I'll give the game credit. At least they give you healing, so you're never in, like, a guaranteed loss position. As long as you can act on the minions they've got in play. So credit where credit's due as far as that goes. There we go. It's very concerning that he was just a giant pair of lips, but then he suddenly had a pair of giant eyes as well. Just kind of weird. No, no more please, I give up. Why are you hiding your eyes under your hat? Here, take this. It's a part of the treasure map that I found. Aha, this must be the last piece of the map. Now let's see if it fits. Okay, we've just added a big sun to our treasure map. Hooray? Yes, a perfect fit, but where's the treasure? Behold, the moon! Or another planet? Why, this isn't Earth, it's a moon. How are we ever gonna get there? Yeah, I've got an idea. Let's go ask the professor. His name's Professor. He'll solve everything. Good idea. He's sure to help us. Why are you two involved at this point? So Ronald and his friends went to the professor's house. What? Treasure? On the moon? Of course I can help you. I've got a light bulb habit. It gives me ideas. I'll make you a rocket ship. You'll be there in no time. I'm totally trustworthy. Everything must be McDonald's brand. Good luck. I'm not gonna go with you. If you crash land the thing, how would you ever get back? Clearly, somebody's gotta stay here, so somebody lives through this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Blast off! And now I'll never have to talk to them again. Haha! And away they fly to the moon, crashing into it, which I'm sure will have no consequences whatsoever. Gee, Ronald, a crash landing. How are we ever gonna get home? Don't tell me we'll be stuck on this moon forever. Hamburglar's also here for some reason. Come on, everyone, cheer up. There's gotta be something we can do. Why don't we all split up and search for someone to help us fix the ship? Magical Moon, Stage 4. Start. Hope you're ready for it to get even weirder. Because if it wasn't weird before, It's gonna get weird now. We also have moon gravity because, you know, we're on the moon. I gotta be careful not to exhaust all of the... Well, we died. I gotta be careful not to exhaust all the weird games that I know exist before doing any episodes of Drac Attack, because I'm gonna try not to do games that I recently beat, because that would not be fair for how the show is gonna work. Since it's not really a competition, necessarily, but you do want both people that are playing to at least get to participate on a relatively level playing field, whether it's competitive or not. At least that's how I look at it. Oh, our magic sucks so bad now. If I had any balloons left, this would not be anywhere near as much of a problem. Okay, good. The classic ducking to avoid knockback thing is a move in this stage, and in this game in general. Because especially with the moon gravity, it seems prudent to avoid getting knocked back. Yeah, I just kind of assumed there was going to be ground over here, which might have been a mistake, but it worked out. I have no health, and I must scream. There's health. Okay. I don't know what that grabby hand was, but I'm leaving. Oh, you're a bounce pad. Okay. Boing. Get away from the evil, murderous alien rice ball. Okay, so those things are actual spikes. I wasn't sure if they were just kind of like hanging out. Okay, some of these rocks are just munchy. They just try to eat you. Noted. I hit the spikes on the ceiling. If you're wondering, yes, this is in fact where I'm going to start losing like all of my lives, I think. Ever since I lost all my magic power, suddenly things got real bad. Thankfully, there's magic power right here to at least get some of it back. Okay, I thought that the bubbles were gonna push me up, since that's what they did, but I guess you have to have upward momentum first, and then they'll help you? I don't really know. We got 7 lives left, so it's not like it's a big concern at the moment, but I am becoming somewhat concerned. Thankfully, there's more than one way to get over here, it seems, so that worked out. Okay, and this is an actual shop, too. Part of me was hoping that this was going to be a mini-game, I'm gonna be honest with you. There we go. We got health stocked up. There we go. Got the extra life now. Back up to 9 lives. Meow. Honk. Wait. Is that a magic power? It is. Yeah, I was trying real hard to avoid hitting my head there. Oh, and I just launched back up into it anyway. Well, never mind. The only hit point that matters is the last one anyway, right? Right. Ow, my legs. It is so hard to avoid getting hit by those on the way up here. Just get me out of here. Okay, so we've got an auto-scroller with a spaceship in the background. I don't know if I'm in danger or not. I feel like I am. Yep. That's an alien battleship. That's deleting the ground. Okay. Make sure to stay far forward. Understood. Well, this is upsetting. I don't really know why they're just, like, zapping chunks of their own planet to pieces to try to kill me, but, you know. That's a strategy, I guess. And, you know, if you're already planning on doing some terraforming anyway, why not? I thought I could land on that edge. I couldn't. At least we're back here with full health, and I think I kept the money. So there's that, at least. You keep the money. What if I got more money, though? Doesn't seem like there's much to be too scared of here. Just, you know, careful. At least where they're cutting is basically predictable. Like, there's a couple times where it's a little weird with how it goes forward of where the laser goes. Like right here, for example. But it's still not that bad to get it around through. And of course, you know, they add spikes now because the stakes weren't high enough yet. That flower there is just a trap. You have to be far enough forward when you jump to be able to just, like, do a clear arc for it if you want it. And I don't want it that badly. There we go. I can't hurt him, but it makes me feel better to shoot at him. Show him that I'm doing things too. And then we get abducted by aliens with grabby hands. He tried to run. He just needed to run better than that. Okay, I guess we're up here now. Ball shooting alien tank. Okay. It's another shop. Okay. I, once again, was really hoping that was gonna be the minigame, but it's okay. I don't think I have anything Tetris-esque loaded up. Playing this has made me want to play more actual Tetris, but I don't have anything lined up that'd be good for that. I'm not sure how long we're gonna go for tonight either. Or if I'm honest. I'm feeling better than I have the last couple days, but I'm not, like, full of strength, like, yeah, we're gonna just go and go and go. Oh, by any stretch of the imagination today. My stomach started to bug me a little bit ago, so it's like, you know... Just can't have nice things sometimes. But it's fine. We will make it work. We will at the very least finish this. We'll see what happens after that. I'll need to look at my list again and see if there's anything that I think I could, like, really, really fast get through. I know, I got by the grabby hands. Thank you for conveniently helping me get upgrades. Oh boy. Where am I going? Just realized that... Oop, I didn't want to go back down here, that's for sure. I can't go through the wall here. Can't go through the floor, and going through the floor there would actually not help anyway. I can't attack the machines. The eyes are invulnerable. Oh, wait, there's a hole here. There's the goal. Okay. Very good. I could have went around and grabbed more things, but I think we're doing pretty good on items still, considering we got 8 lives, 7 continues. 3 lives for stream still. God damn it. Thankfully, these things do explode into flowers, so we got that going for us. Which that seems to just be a general theme with this game, is that it's actually really generous with the health. Oh, come on. The grapple is not the best, though. Now and then it seems to miss by a little bit. I need this cat in particular. But it seemed like I had to wait for the other one to pop before I got this one. There we go. I think I need to wait for one to come up here so I can get up to that ledge to the left. I might need to go back down to get it to spawn. No, that one showed up. I think I'm just, like, in an awkward part of the pattern right now. Hey, off the platform. Thank you. Yeah, I kind of figured those were gonna hit me. I thought I could outspeed that. Not so much. I really should come to the conclusion at some point, you would think, that I can't outspeed anything. Give me those balloons. I don't care if I take a hit. Those balloons will save me from a death later, probably, so... 1 health versus not dying. Pretty good trade. I don't know what's going on here right now, and I'm not a fan. The whole body of those things hurts you, by the way. In case you didn't catch on to that, like I didn't until too late. Now we're back down here at the bottom of the Catland. But on the bright side, it looks like I can just ride this one all the way up. Which saves me some time. Getting that magic would be nice, but I think I'm better off just boogieing. That is if I don't just die before I get anywhere. Come on. I've already got 1 set of balloons. But I can grab them without actually getting hit, if I'm smart. He says he gets hit a different way, but you know, don't worry about that part. The important part is I didn't get hit the way I got hit before. How do I even... How do you... What? How do you... Oh, you can drop through that. Okay, I was like, you can't slide or anything, so how do you even get there? What the heck? Answer was, you just kind of walk, and then drop down a hole. A hole you did not realize existed. Which is usually a very different problem. The bright side, these long, stretchy, kissy faces seem to actually be very good in that they drop a bunch of items when they die. They're just a pain in the butt to get an angle at, because they stretch so weird. Okay, that one died. I also gotta catch up to the healing. There we go. These platforms are a bit finicky. It doesn't help that those things are guarding the exact spots you come up most of the time. I don't want to leave quite yet. I want to kill this to heal. Well, if I can. Because it doesn't attack where I am currently. So remember, your health carries over. Okay, that'll help a bit at least. Okay, we got a guy just doing water droplets. Assuming he's gonna harm me. Yep, sure did. You know, it'd be great right about night game? A shop. Oh god, these things give me flashbacks to Chemical Plant Zone. I'm already hearing the drowning sound in my head. Help. Oh, you just can't clear that. Understood. There went the last of my magic power. And I'm down here now. Immediately burn one of my balloons. Oh, there's more balloons down there, though. Okay, hang on. That's actually really good. Till I do that, but I got it. I got the balloons back. You ever just realize you're doing everything wrong that you could be doing? Case in point. Well, I just need to not say anything. I was gonna say on the bright side, at least I got past the thing that caused me a problem before using the balloon, and then, no I didn't. No, I fucking didn't. What makes this worse is this probably was designed for kids. Oh, you can attack it when it's empty. Okay, I guess that's a mechanic. Huh. There was an enemy right here. Where'd he go? Did he die and I just didn't see the item, so the item disappeared immediately? So that'd be a dick move. Wouldn't surprise me, but it'd be a dick move. I feel like I want to go up here in the middle. Yep. Sure did, because that was health and stuff. Oh, come on. I don't know why Ronald slid to the right there. He just went, nah. I don't wanna. I'd rather clown around. Woohoo! You know, I deserve that. That damage I just took, absolutely deserved. Not really a fan of the hurry up and wait bottles. Do they just not have the minigame anymore? Does the minigame just not happen now? Because honestly, I could understand that, because it's so profitable. Now that we figured it out. Do you actually want to buy a magic power for once? Because we were down by one. Okay. We've kind of recovered. Is it extra... continue right in there, too. Oh, I see. These are like Yoku blocks. They switch back and forth. They just don't make the iconic sound that everybody has learned to hate. Okay, that worked. Oh, that's a platform. You know, we learned that before, and for some reason I just forgot. Okay, you just cannot get the right height there. You just hit the ceiling too soon. But actually, hang on. What if I go this way? Does this do anything for me? The answer, no. No, it does not. Well, it does one thing. It wastes my time. But I don't know if that counts as something useful. Let's actually go the way I think they want me to be going, which is down here. I just wanted to see if there was any goodies in the upper right. And at this point, I'm over it. These blocks even have arrows on them telling you, hey, stupid, go that way. Like, it's got a recommended path and everything. Balloons. If you're thinking I did that mostly to try to grab a bunch of goodies for free, you'd be correct. Because I was reasonably confident I could get away with it. And it worked out. I got a lot of stuff. Not really much stuff that I needed, but I got stuff. Oh, this is something I can stand on. Okay. Whoa! Only when it's not pointing straight up, though. Oh, I think I can stand in the middle when it's pointing straight. Never mind. I don't know why I convinced myself of these things. Well, you know, it worked out because I think I had a much easier time getting through there by risking my life using the balloons than I would have if I did that area properly. That's called speech strats, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, there's the exit. You know, yeah, just get me out of here. This seems like danger. Yup! I had a feeling there was something that was gonna happen there. You ever just have one of those moments where your just instincts are screaming, this is a trap, even though it looks exactly the same as anything else you've dealt with up to that point? That was one of those moments. Still not a minigame. Okay. Really thinking that the minigame just doesn't exist anymore. We're just not allowed to have that. Which is okay. Now, that is a solid wall, even though it doesn't look like it's that solid, as it turns out. Reminder that the life system does exist, but considering we are getting ready to wrap up after this game, I would say probably don't bother. Like, you know, I'll happily take the money, but it won't really benefit you in any way. Because it's not like it'll extend the stream or anything. We're not running this as like a subathon or anything. There's no timer or anything like that. But at some point I may combine the ideas for like the next clearathon or such. It might be a factor. As an extra incentive. Because I think that could be fun combined with that idea. That's part of what this is for testing ideas like that. Who are you? Wait a minute, you're that Ronald clown, aren't you? If you want to see your friends again, you'll give me those jewels. Will you give him the jewels? Crunch, crunch. So these are the famous magic jewels. You gave me a whole one of them. Yummy, they sparkle in my tummy. Yeah, I don't know why, but I suddenly feel so sleepy. And he's out. They actually gave him snoring sounds and everything. It's actually kind of wild for a Genesis game. Okay, Fry Kids, get away, hurry! Escape! Make a weird magical bridge for me. How are you even... You know what, I don't need to know. What part of magic didn't I understand from my own statement? Why do these balloons on the weird grabby hand tree all make noises? I didn't realize I was playing a horror game. Boss time. This is, I believe, final boss, for anybody wondering. This fight also kinda sucks. Because you gotta give him a gem, get down here, attack him, and get the hell out quickly before he charges. And you ideally just don't want to be on his floor ever, unless you're attacking him. He can and will get to the top floor as well, so you won't even be able to attack properly. I'm kind of banking on it not taking a lot of hits. Oh boy. I need a door. I need a door. This is exactly what's wrong with this fight, is situations like that can happen, and he can just pursue you through the door, too. So now the situation I was talking about him being on the wrong floor, is happening. And he can still do the gem grab up there, which does not help anybody. I did not want to be here. I need more enemies, please. Not you! Here, you can have that. Oh, I went through the door. God damn it. D-pad! And I lost my opportunity to hit him because the D-pad read up when I pressed left. So I wasted a hit entirely. Oh, he's up here now. Goodbye. If you could spawn some minions, that'd be great. Thank you. Now, if I could just get a door that leads me down there, and he's gone. Oh, no, he came back. Give me that gem. At least they're pretty good about dropping gems, so you can at least get healed guaranteed. Okay, he's going down. I'm going up then. So I can actually get an angle at him, potentially. Yeah, I hope you're excited about Hurry Up and Wait the fight, because that's what this basically is. And he's standing on the door that I would need to get to him, so I wasted that hit. I could have tried running down and around, but by the time I got there, I don't think I would have gotten much of a chance. Yeah, this fight isn't good. Like, this just genuinely is not that good a fight. Between the randomly cycling doors and everything else, and him standing on your attack opportunity half the time. The good news is, I think compared to the person I was watching play this, I think it is going to take less hits because I am at least not on expert. But I don't know how much that's actually going to help us in the long run. Especially if I can't get another gem. Okay, we got 2 hits back again. I really should have more of a buffer than just the 1 hit, though, realistically. Okay, he's in the middle. I'm not gonna go for the hit here. I'm just gonna let him waste his time so I can get another hit point back. Now I'll go for a hit. Yeah, I kind of figured he was gonna move up. Hopefully the spinning room isn't giving anybody any motion sickness. I could kind of see it happening a little bit, but I don't think it would be that bad. I wonder if that tail is how many hits he has left. If that's true, that's a problem. Oh, gotta go. Oh, thank God this spawned right with me. Gave a flower that I'm not full on, though, so that's a problem. We're probably gonna end up having to wait the ads out. Because the ads are almost here. So what I'll more than likely do is I'll keep the fight going and just, like, dodge him and heal up while the ads run, and then finish the fight once y'all come back. Something like that, probably. Because it's gonna take me a hot minute to get any real amount of health back anyway. It's not like y'all are gonna miss too much, I don't think. What a shame that you'd be missing so much of this intense boss fight here. Oh, you stupid fucking game. Case in point, I just died because I got pulled through the door because the D-pad decided, oh, you wanted to press up, right? Even though that's not what you pressed at all. Thankfully, you do have iframes when you're going through a door. I just couldn't get him to go back through the door fast enough. Grab the extra life. I have so many lives, though, so at least that's not that big an issue. It does suck that there's, like, no other opening to attack him, apparently, though. Like, it feels like there should be, but it's just not really working. Oh, you're up here now. Okay, yeah, the ads have started, so we're just gonna kind of buy time here. Mostly because when I'm paused, there's no music, so I'm just gonna kind of do this to buy time for y'all to have music to hear, because I don't have anything I need to get up for right this moment. Like I said, this fight is just oh so exciting. In fact, I'll actually progress it since we lost that progress. Okay, the tail is definitely not how many hits he has left, because he consistently has like 4 orbs back there. What we've got going on right now, though, with how many lives I have in this game and things like that, are one of the reasons I was still trying to figure out exactly how I wanted the stream life system to work. Because basically, this is a game where we're pretty much safe until y'all decide to interact and change that. Because I don't see myself losing enough continues in this game, no matter how you slice it, to be in danger. I really expected to have more trouble with this game. But I guess Expert really is just that much harder. Or compared to normal. Which actually, there's something I should look at. Which is specifically whether there's hard and Expert, or if Expert is just the difficulty above normal. I didn't actually look at that. That may answer some questions. Speed. Stop. Oh, I have no good door to get at him. I wasted that. Well, take me down here so I can go fight the slime at least. Try to get some health back. Get back to the heart I lost. Just threw it away. Okay. Now we're up here and he's down there and he's the sheriff and where's the caveman? I need this door. Gotta go! The thing is, I think the doors are independent of him. He does make the wand motion when the doors move sometimes, but I think that's just coincidental timing. I don't think that has anything to do with his actual, like, pattern. Oh, of course. Well, we'll go ahead and not let him finish dying until everybody's back from ads. There's a little bit of ad time left. I was counting the hits, and I thought I got us back to how many hits we had, so I think he might have been 1 hit away from death when we died a moment ago. So isn't that just inconvenient as all hell? It's funny how that works sometimes, isn't it? Just, oops. Guess I was a hit away again. Egg-nibbit. Yeah, we will be packing it in after everybody's back from ads and we talk for a moment, though. So I think that'll do for one day. 4 hours and change. And just decent enough. And at least I'm ending today, like, on a positive note, unlike a couple of these sessions where we ended on a negative note because I was just like, ugh, this game, why? Why does this boss fight suck? Which, don't get me wrong, this boss fight wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible. Exactly. We just be yapping till all the ads end. Yeah, I feel decently happy with how the life system works. There's gonna be a little bit more tuning, I think, that's gonna have to happen just to make it do a bit more, but I'm still not sure 100% how to handle it. Because we have just the simple problem of, do I actually have it be continues? Do I have it be lives? Do I have it vary from game to game? At which point that gets weird and complicated. It's all a process. But we will be back from ads now. Welcome back from the ads, everybody. As you can see, I accidentally killed him while y'all were gone. I hit him one more time than I thought I did, so, that's game. We let him explode. At least y'all didn't get him... You didn't end up missing him exploding, and you won't miss the ending. But you did miss the oh-so-exciting second round with him, basically. Stop, you won! Go ahead, take the treasure. You beat me, so now it's yours. Aw, poor little fella. We don't want your treasure. All we want is to go home. Our ship's broken. Without it, we're stuck here. I mean, we came here to get the treasure, Ronald. Nah, leave it to me. I got a spaceship. After all, I can just make you a new spaceship. Or I can just send you into the eternal void that lives within the treasure chest. Sucker. He'll be sent to Rainbow Purgatory and never be seen again. Haha! I'm the real winner now. And so they sparkled across space, eventually going back to Earth. They could have gone anywhere, but they chose to go back to Earth for some reason. Take care, please visit me again. And away they went. And Burglar's not really sure how he feels about this situation. So that's 2 games beaten today. Not our record by any stretch of the imagination, but not too bad. And so ends another fun adventure for Ronald and his friends. Now the credits roll while Ronald apparently just goes back through his adventure again, because why not? So let me go ahead and get this logged, and then we'll go find us a raid target and get on out of here for the day. And that is game 5 for the month, and 39 for the year now. Not too bad, not too bad. We're definitely gonna pass 40 for the year, considering Hades is guaranteed to get done soon, TM, and Little Nightmares is gonna get done in October. So I've decided, even though I owe that to y'all from the Donathon, we'll go ahead and wait on that until October, because October's not that far away at this point, and it would be a lot more fitting to do it then. And I'm not... well... I would not be surprised if September is busy. That's what I was gonna say, but I started it with a not, and I'm like, why did I say not first when it doesn't make sense where the sentence was going to be going? Because I'm pretty sure I caught myself between 2 different thoughts there, and it just did not work. As to where we're going, that is such a wonderful question now, isn't it? I've certainly got plenty of options, just a matter of deciding between them. Who are you playing with? Okay, you're playing with those two. Let's see, we rated them recently. Ooh, that's fun. That might be an option. I feel like I've rated them before, haven't I? I think I have. I used to keep, like, at least a partial spreadsheet of who I had rated at all, and all of that. I just have not kept up with that at all. It turned into a spreadsheet in my brain, and y'all know how my brain is at this point. I don't think I need to explain the problem with that thought any further. I'm gonna lose audio for a moment here while I take a look at where some of these are at and find out how this is going to end up working out if I do send people over to them. After all, we don't want to go and have them be gone when we get there. Okay. That's early on, so that's a maybe. We are a little bit earlier than usual, so I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up working out decently. Of course, I'm also getting slapped with ads in a bunch of the places I'm trying to check, because of course I am. That's Twitch. I think a bunch of people still have pre-rolls going, so you just get hit the second you arrive. Which is inconvenient, to say the least, but I get it. Running the regular ads is also annoying. Like, there's just no winning with the ads, is the thing. Before anybody's like, oh, man, why do they have ads at the beginning? It's like, do you want ads then? Do you want ads now? Where do you want the ads to be? Answer, I would rather the ads didn't exist at all, but we can't have that. That doesn't exist. Part of me's thinking about taking us here. Like that was my first instinct, and I usually try to go with first instinct, but we'll think about it. Oh good, it does loop back to the beginning eventually, okay. Get that out of the way. I want to check something before I do anything with that thought. No. No. I'm gonna be picky. I'm always picky. We know that I'm gonna be picky. Refresh check to see if the list changes. So many people playing Big Walk, I swear. Which, maybe I'm just missing something about Big Walk, but I don't fully see the appeal. Like there's just something about it that just isn't landing for me, I think, at a glance. Because mind you, I haven't watched anybody play it or anything. I have seen, like, a clip come out of it, and that was about it. Like, it feels like it's just another case of you and the people you're playing with really have to make it do something. And I kind of have mixed feelings about that, because sometimes it's really hard to actually get anything interesting to happen in situations like that without it kind of turning into somebody getting annoyed. But because people start fucking around with somebody else. But you, where are you at and what are you doing? Yeah, you know what, why not? Been a bit since we've raided over there. Oh, and you're actually conveniently in my front list too, perfect. That works. And they're playing something I don't think I've ever seen, so that also works. Do a quick scan through, make sure they hadn't added anything I disagree with suddenly. Nope, looks like they're still all good as well. Alright, so thank you all so much for taking the time to be here. We will go over and see Cherry, who's playing Lost in Play, which looks charming. So that should be fun. I will be back on Monday with more Hades. Tuesday is going to be a Lurk It game, because I need to fit it in somewhere, and that's probably going to be where it's going to fit in. Thursday is obviously Drag Attack Episode 1 with Vale. Friday is a late night collab, so don't be surprised if you don't see me on streaming at all until like 9 o'clock Eastern on Friday. And then Saturday should be more game clearing, but might end up turning into something else. Depends on if I get asked to do something else that week. Though I already have 2 collabs, so I probably won't really go crazy there. We'll see. But be good to Cherry, she's good people, and I will see you all hopefully on Monday. Good night, everybody. Take care of yourselves.